statement.
I tuned in. Doug says we've raised them in cages, and then we just get XP. And I'm like, oh my god.
The basic concept of experience points is being faced with conflict or challenge, and then you reap the rewards of said experience afterwards. Controlling the environment too much rids you of that challenge or danger, and XP is
Well, that's why we let him out of the cage.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I get what you're saying. But really what it sounds like is
I'm quoting that from the rule book, dude.
Tactics, you won't get good XP.
No, there's good tactics, right? But like I said, you guys avoid a fight. That's good challenging, but no risk, no reward. We avoided a fight, and our smart tactics had us avoid a fight by turning one of them against their own. So we get XP when everything kills everything else for like both sides. Like, sure,
no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
As long as we go through the experience.
You're right. That is ridiculous. Unless we recruit him to the party and he becomes a party member.
And then they eat up our XP.
Damn it.
Now, welcome
if
to
we do it with style.
Welcome everyone. Let's welcome everyone to the show in a very late argument where they were
just roll into the cultist camp and they're like, "Dwarves, what are you going to do to us?" And we're like, "Well, it's not us, it's Rexy."
And the cultists come upon you one drunken night and cast ventriloquism upon you guys, and it makes it sound like the dwarves are insulting each other's brew, and you all wipe each other out, and the monsters get all the XP. I mean, sorry, cultists.
Brilliant. That's a good tactic.
Yeah.
Why do I keep feeding you ideas? Like, okay, you know what? Like I said, I have reviewed, and usually, I don't know if I saw it here in the text, right? Because Matt was just calling me out, going, "We're not arguing, we're discussing." Usually, I fear the word when a player goes, "But logically, this should happen," and my mind starts spinning into like, there's 100 outcomes that I could explain using examples, and I just don't want to bake that way. So, welcome to another exciting episode. I believe this is season 2. I'm pretty sure it's episode 52. Have we ever had a podcast go 52 episodes inside a single season? I think not. Now, if you take 8 episodes off, where we did our own homebrew content about the brewery with guest stars and cameos and actually kind of put off the adventure, we will say this is more like episode 44.
Still pretty long.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard from people who have played through this AP before is that the jungle like took forever.
Welcome to the jungle.
There's not much left, but when you guys do find their home base, it is, it's a mini dungeon crawl. It's a thing with rooms and people, and kind of like what you're facing now. Speaking of what we're facing now, I believe you guys have killed a rock. Did you not?
We've rocked out.
And as per the new agreements and terms of the treaty, I shall now drag that encounter's XP into the party chat.
As per Article 29, subsection 2, subderivative B29, you shall get 1/8 of that XP divided thrice from the sun's equator.
I like how you think. XP, yeah, fuck all. I'm trying, it's not happening. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Rock off!
The Vrock nest itself, which is basically, we countered it, drew it off, is worth 80. Bringing you guys up to 880. Closer to 1,000, but not yet. Not yet.
So close. We all internally monoloze the song Crawling.
Pretty sure by the time you guys complete the mine, unless you guys just want to leave it alone. You guys were talking about the chat. I would love to expose the audience about some of the conversations you guys and me chiming in our private chat. That's not on Discord. Really wish it was. We should really talk just on Discord. So, but then again, you'd have like every fan chiming in with good and wonderfully obscure advice. We'll put it that way. Has anyone mentioned just like taking out the post and that's it? And withdraw.
Yes. Yeah. We talked about that, like doing a flyby thing, sending a couple people with like the best movement and the best athletic skills, giving them flying invisible and just sending them in to bum rush the post.
Okay. Would you guys be happy with that?
No.
that would be mission complete. See, this is the difference between
Would you be happy with that?
Seriously,
No.
this is the difference between milestone XP and XP XP. You guys see red little squares and you must wipe everyone
no.
out. You know,
No.
Whereas
What we're thinking
in
of
the milestone
is that we
approach
thought we
is
might
like
get
mission accomplished.
when we talked about this 2 weeks ago, the reason we didn't do that is we didn't know what the rock was going to do. And if we didn't get in and get out and we got trapped in there with half our party, then we split our party, went into the heart of the battle to try to bum rush that.
Aggroed
And then
the whole
we
camp
leave
at once
people
and-
behind. So that was why we talked ourselves out of it.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, and then we need to
but we're
weaken
kind of
them.
digging this guerrilla warfare style.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not gonna
are.
lie.
At some
We're
point, I
so
will have
good
to
for
turn
the
into a
rock.
gorilla. We do realize this.
How many
I
times have
will-
I heard this song Gundam style and didn't even picture an actual like anime Gundam? It's like, oh. I mean, how great was Glug Glug last episode, man? He took the kill.
Best session he's had so far.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, amazing. The
I mean,
RP, his speech moved me. When he gave us all hero points with his
Wait
It
a
was so
minute, wait a
amazing.
minute. No, something was missing. What was? Oh, that's right. Doug wasn't there. I'm sorry. That's
That's all right. That's all right. Nurse Chapel says hello.
Yeah, fuck you.
Hey,
you know what?
Hey, and I got this great T-shirt, y'all. I got this awesome
It
T-shirt.
says.
Oh.
It
Well,
said,
hey,
let's see
you
it.
got to shut up so I can draw the mic. Oh, are we in gallery mode?
You're in gallery mode. I was going
All
to
right,
read it
good,
for
good.
you. It has been 0 counter days since I have derailed my DM's campaign. Well, all right, I'm warming up to you. All right. Well placed. Now, if you had actually happened to get, to Jeff a nice picture, probably wife wouldn't go for that. Even if she sharpied your left breast, but wrote my name on it, I'd be down with that. You'd be forgiven. But no. I teased that Doug didn't show, and he has been solid in attendance for the full year he's been with us cameoing, and now has become an official rolemonger in Star Wars at least. Yeah, let that sink in. Star Wars at least. Still deciding on this. And we teased him a little bit for being gone. And what do you guys do? Joe takes his character and sticks it in my face with the kill shots. Oh, okay, I deserve that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Well played. Could have
No,
been the
thank
turn.
you for playing him well. The most important thing is that Kyrgyz is pleased, and he clearly had to have been. So.
I said it in chat and I said it again. Kyrgyz is my bitch. I'm the GM, which means all the gods are under my rule. Actually, I don't actually think and play like that, but if you're gonna pull it the C word, I mean the K word. Anyway, so guys, with swimming in your I honestly picture, you guys seen the anime Overlord?
Yes.
When he freaks out and his jaw opens and his whole body kind of glows in a shifting, ascending light. Oh, that's what I see you guys, how much did we get? Oh, you're glowing brightly there, Miros. I think you got about 80 XP. All right. What do you guys do? We took pieces of the body. Do you leave the carcass?
No,
Do you bury
some
the
of
carcass?
us took pieces of it.
The body's only
Let's
2
not be
minutes.
inclusive.
The body's only 2.5 minutes out. A scouting party might find that eventually. I mean, they're scouting like mad looking for you guys because you keep knocking over their little medieval fair posts.
Congratulations.
So can I make a survival check to see whether or not these rocks are edible?
Sure.
It came from one of the abyssal planes.
the darkness.
So it tastes like Cajun food. Who cares? Let them throw them around.
One of the 9 hells.
I don't understand. We haven't even cooked it yet, and it tastes burnt. I don't get it.
It's cured itself. Oh, like dry jerky?
Did they never feed you? Or are you on some kind of champion fast? You didn't know shit about booze. All you did was eat the pulp out of the bottom of a barrel. Now they're giving you pity
when
drinks.
you
Now you talk about food?
No, when you grow up in an orc colony,
Okay.
you always keep an eye on what is edible and what is food, because it's going to be fought over.
But you grew up in a half-orc colony, Mr. Full Orc.
Well, some of them.
I thought it was mostly
Half of them.
half-orcs.
Half of them.
Getting closer to hero point. Okay. I don't want to give the joke 1 hero point of the evening out so early, but that gets close.
I got a 26 on my survival check.
You know what we'll do? Maybe we'll because you never know when the joke of the night's going to be. We'll just write your names down. We'll give you little tick marks, like XP, and that whoever wins gets 1 hero point to start.
Joke XP.
Yeah, sure.
It's not real. It's just a joke XP.
JK
Don't spoil my surprise for next week.
But no, I vote we scout.
Hey, it sounds like a wise move.
Go to the party.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
now I've got
not the whole party. I think we, hide the clunky dwarves off somewhere where they'll, have a less of a chance of being detected and send off our sneaky goblin again. But this time, give them some
backup.
There we go.
Perks flight and.
Oh yeah, no, you guys did very well last session. Okay, so I've written down all 4 of your names, and we're good to go.
Well, there are 5 of us.
Oh, right, Aiden. Sorry.
Well, but Aiden's never funny. So I'm kidding.
Star Wars for 3 weeks in a row.
Hey,
don't pest me, boy.
Joe has been waiting. Like, we've had marathons of Star Wars. We've never really had a marathon of Pathfinder since like Frank's day, and that's like 2 years.
Well, except for like a month ago.
Yeah,
where we did a straight month of this.
We did. When?
Yeah, because we got way ahead
because you were
after Homecoming.
Because you were done.
We finished season 4 of Star Wars.
That's a spy.
Oh, I thought we traded it for even odd. Okay,
So it's been Joe's summer. That's what you're
Yes,
saying.
it has.
the summer of Gibson. Summer of
Gibson.
Hey.
22.
Yeah, there's Aiden outside his window with a radio wanting to come back to Star Wars. Doing the John Cusack. Anyway.
He doesn't even know what that reference means, Jeff.
I don't know the movie, but I know.
I'm going to put my name on the list, and I think that's 2 for me. There we go. Yeah, if I beat you guys, then you know what? We should play. I did enjoy the solid 16 minutes of banter in our last episode, and I'm going to make it an after-party podcast episode in itself. But we're kind of getting, like... A 2-hour episode is really hard to edit and bogs down my machine. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a timer. And I'm going to put 75 minutes on the clock. Now, that doesn't mean it's a hard stop. It just means we better start winding down quickly.
Pause.
Cap the episodes at an hour 15, 30, that type of thing. So while I'm beeping Doug's Doom, do you bury, desecrate, move, or leave the body, or are you just dragging it off for a cookout? What's the plan with that?
Is it edible? This question has been posed to you, sir.
26 survival? I'm gonna have to ask Joe on this one. Like, I'm assuming anything's edible, but like from the abyss, like, is it automatically poison? I did kind of give off all those flavor vibes of evil, and then you didn't want to touch the spell components, and then
That
I
just
felt
might
bad.
make it spicy.
Yeah, Cajun food.
Why so spicy? Oh, it burns the tongue.
Cajun food. 26 survival. How about this? Whether it is or not is irrelevant, but with a 26, you know the answer. So if it is, you eat it. If it's not, you didn't, and no ill effects, because you succeeded on your survival. There you go. That's your answer.
All right.
If you follow me?
That's what we do with the corpse then.
Okay.
I either eat it or
wear it,
bury it, or dig a big hole, throw it in, poop on it, and bury it up.
Our Canadian Thanksgiving's coming up, and now I'm picturing I'm actually picturing
turkey.
Yeah, like a Skeksis on a plate, right? Like this is the stuffed with an apple right on your plate.
A Skeksis plate.
Chicken. But instead of digging one big hole, look, I'll just slice off all his limbs and we'll bury him in small holes. A lot easier that way.
Oh, you're thinking of like segregate and consecrate?
The first time I buried a body. I mean, come on.
Segregate and consecrate? It's going to be I want a diplomacy check, because that's a lot of alcohol in holy use that's getting poured on the ground that I don't think these dwarves that are backing your cleric are going to go for.
Oh, we don't mind pouring alcohol on the ground. We just let it go through our systems first.
Yeah, that's the way.
Oh, pee here. Now pee over there. Now pee over there.
Ultra distilled.
I'm pretty sure you don't consecrate the profane by doing something profane, but okay. Anyway.
It really depends on what you believe in.
I think we're going to move on. So,
I think I want to put those wings on my back so that when they cast fly on me, they'll believe that I'm flying myself. No,
Oh, that's funny. I already picture like because Lobrak's been collecting stuff. You see that kind of like fluffy collar it's got that he's already got it. Like a bola. Hey.
It looks like that
would be like a cape for him.
Yeah. I know. I'm wearing your friend, and they all freak out. Oh, his name was Ken. He used to cook with us on weekends. Made the best Cajun food. They all get upset. So.
Hey, you really did make the best Cajun food.
Where's Cajun and Galorian? Is there anything that's remotely like Louisiana on the Galorian map? Anyone? I mean, I joked
the River Kingdoms could have a subsection of it.
Sorry?
Definitely. The River Kingdoms.
Honestly, Jeff, you aren't wrong.
There is now.
A whole lot of party.
All right.
But,
okay, so you guys are 2.5 minutes out. You guys go back a square. Let's give you the big map. Give you something.
Do we go back a square, or do we just move a distance off and stay in our relative square while he scouts? What's our arsenal looking like? I think we might be tapped.
We're fully loaded.
You guys wanted to have the proverbial 8-hour rest or the day of spells and healing and stuff.
Yeah.
I have no idea about y'all, but I'm at full.
And I'm pretty sure I gave that out, actually.
Yes, that's right. No, that's right. We decided to move a square off.
Okay.
Do the full rest, and then come back in and scout.
Right. So you hit him in the day. We move off. It gets dark. You sleep the night. And at the light of dawn, so our human can see, we move back.
So we take a dwarven full rest.
We can do our stuff at night. I've got like 3 or 4 hours worth of dark vision potions I can chuck Joe's character to keep him. Like that's his brew of choice.
Okay. I'm literally quoting Ryan going, 60 feet is nice, but in the day you guys can really see unless you guys want to attack in the cover of night or send your scout.
Scout during the day and then attack at dusk. Dusk is like the best time.
Wouldn't it be better to scout at night when he's... Well, I guess you can make him invisible, right?
No one expects you to scout during the day.
Yep, I still have.
That's why it's the best time.
We were talking at work today about these thieves that, the visibility vest, like the bright green or yellow, workman's vest.
The high-vis vest.
Right?
You wear one of those, you can walk anywhere.
So my boss is like, carry the Viz vest, carry a clipboard, no one will bother you. You can walk through any restricted area. You can walk in Area 51. People are like, oh, he's a man on the mission, high visible.
And look angry.
Yeah, I know. It's just like...
Look disappointed. Look disappointed.
I laughed because sometimes when I finish work, I'm still in uniform, my FedEx uniform. I'll go shopping or something, and the crowd's part. They think I'm on a mission. Seriously, like I will get in line with food like a civilian, and they look at me going, "Do you want to go? Do you got to? You're right." And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm off work."
You might be headed to my house with the package I'm expecting, so I want to get out of your way.
But I literally tell the people that I'm off work, I'm on my own time, and they still like, "Oh no, you okay? Thank you, Grandma." Shove.
Thank you for your service.
So we take a dwarven full rest.
There you go. There's one for Ryan. That's good. Whether this turns an XP or not, I just want to count the jokes. It's fun for me. All right,
keep score.
Yeah.
Just joke statistics. He's going to tally this. Although start tallying from now until the end of the season, and then he's going to be like, "And our MVP for this season."
That's a comedy show because our playing sucks.
It's funny that he's winning his own game over there too.
Hey, you guys started the DM point thing, and yeah, I do tangent. I had found that a lot of people take this game very seriously. It is their passion, and arguments around table come a little too easily. So I know I break the tension a little bit too often. My bad, but it became a habit, and now I just kept leaning into it. So, the map, guys, right? You back off, you give time. So, shall we pull up the mine again? Mine.
Yeah, we'll be going back to the mine. We got to go send Aiden on a little scouting mission. I'll toss him my last potion of invisibility.
Okay, Aiden, we had a whole episode of you scouting. It was pretty cool, like with the tension. It's kind of a mop-up scout. So how about you just spam me some stealth?
Yep.
And if something goes sideways...
He's flying, so this is flyby action too, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. So I'll chug the potion, both potions first.
Okay, what potion are we talking about?
The potion of invisibility and the Quicksilver elixir. Quicksilver potion.
And he gives him a third potion and says, "Just tell me how you feel after this one."
I was thinking about that today, about how Matt liked his alchemy, and Miros will drink anything without question from his cousin. It's like it's more than just like a test audience for your brews in the future.
You got 5 minutes of scouting time per casting of flight.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna fly over in the day, and hopefully nothing sees you. That there are.
I mean, we could use the feathers to dress him up like a bird. Do some disguise action. It kind of sounds fun.
Even a mundane disguise, till they're like, "What is that? That is not a goblin of the." Yeah, that's true. Like, don't make him look like one of our party.
Roblin.
A Roblin.
Roblin.
I'm the Robbler.
Green rock and Roblin.
There's going incognito, and then there's going like a pimp.
Is there a skill for disguise? What, this probably runs off of thievery, correct?
That's what the Vrock Bowl is for. Pimp it up. What? There's a thievery skill.
Thievery is
for disguise.
For disguise is thievery, you think?
Or is it deception?
Performance?
Deception. It's deception.
Deception.
It's under deception. So let it be written, so let it be done.
Now that I've said the Vrock Boa, I think we should maybe make one.
Yeah, this is the second time I've offered it.
Oh, I already have it on my character sheet.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at this guy. Look at around his neck. Look at this. Look at this. There you go. See? Look at that. See the little fluff? Looks like fur.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no,
black.
I took the skin off around his throat, and I use it as a cape.
You could like peel his arms, just the skin from the elbow down, and then put them on like like no. Hang on. But he could put them back on like evening gloves, you know? Darling.
Oh, it's so gross and
hey,
so
you started this, Skullboy. I'm just leaning into it. All right. Enough about the wardrobe. Let's have a deception roll.
I'm not doing that. As funny as it would be, I'm not doing it.
No, even like camo or just not look goblins, not a bad idea.
Right. Or I can take that invisibility potion and just drink that.
Okay, so we are a cult that is spread over and have the ability magically to blind an entire race. You think see invisibility is going to be a problem for one of us or some of us stationed at the gold mine?
I'm a goblin. I don't understand magic. I mean,
this is the first and last time I'm going to say this for the entire season. You can never take too many precautions, gentlemen. Never. But fly away. I'll just open things up. Give me those stealth.
Yep. In the tower.
He's already wearing that crazy skull. I mean, he's not going to look like a goblin.
You should paint your belly like white and blue, so that when you're seen from
cloud
below,
across the waistband, you know, I'm invisible.
I'm a Marine. It's the blue camo. Comes out of the water, just the eyes, like inside the mine itself, like the big puddle, you know, scouting around. All right.
In the tower, or do you want them open rolled?
Just give me like a dozen in the tower. I'll let you know if something. Like, you know, we'll assume things are going to move on unless I see something really horrid. Ooh, not bad. I gotta say, you roll better secretly. Like, I should film this one day. People are never gonna believe me. It's like there's nothing under 20 coming up, man. And then mostly 30s because it's your stealth. All right, enough. Oh God, stop. Jesus.
You said 12. Also, I have a plus 19 at the moment, so okay. I really can't get below a 20.
All right, 2 things. He comes back reporting. All right, first off, bottom left corner. You guys remember the bat people?
Yep.
Yeah. It looks like a nest for them there.
No.
Oh, don't worry. We killed most of them. This is just their home. This is where they would have, like, if you had let them retreat, like let them run, this is where you'd find them, the survivors. But we wiped them out.
There are some benefits to genocide.
I was just promoted, but see the little red down the bottom here, winged humanoid, right up in the tree.
Oh, I see that. Yep.
Okay, so that's a Saracen, Samursaran, and what appears to be a large, leathery hide ripply muscled, heavied, whip-tailed, spiked, very long-necked, four-legged, to a goblin's eye, a giant lizard in a cage, and the cage itself is like 20 feet by 20 feet to hold this 10 by 10 large mini. And this is one of the few times I will not use a Devon Knight mini because I think the actual pog of it, showing the spike back and everything, does this thing more justice than me picking out a cool-looking dino.
See, they're doing the same thing. They're just growing them in the cage.
Would that be a nature check to know what that is?
Yeah, I guess it would be, because I am a natural creature.
I am a natural creature.
18. Apparently rolled twice. 18 and 24. I don't know which one you want to take on that.
First one. Not the better one, always the first one.
Fair enough. I couldn't remember if that was the rule for Age of Ashes.
I am an uncommon, huge animal.
Yes, you are.
That's what 18 gets you. You've never seen one of these before. It's huge, and it's definitely an animal. And those are the listings. It doesn't have dinosaur. It doesn't have lizard. It just has uncommon, neutral, huge animal.
Real thing.
That's what you get with your.
Looks like it exists in nature.
That's what you get with your 18. I'm being nice because you didn't actually hit the DC at all.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't look like it's like magicked or doesn't give you willies supernatural or anything like that, like the Vrock did. That's a good point. Doesn't give you like abyssal hajibis. It's just a great big Fred Flintstone brontosaurus steak waiting to happen. And this is what you see in a cage.
Oh, that poor bird.
Oh, why is a bird in the cage with that monster?
Why are its legs like
spindly? Looks like people legs, to be honest. That one does look like a dude's leg.
But I look at this picture and I hear the sound.
Great calves. Great calves.
Yeah. Stunning.
Give me a perception check, Mr. Scout.
Tower open.
Okay. Tower.
Okay.
Bone structure, muscle groups. This thing looks, for its huge size, it looks lean and fast.
Velociraptor.
Not that lean.
Never go.
Not that fast.
Not that fast.
Agile girl.
Clever girl.
I would also give you with an 18 that you believe the creature could also be somewhat aquatic. The way the skin is.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's got that.
It's got that. Well, just the flat skin like a frog kind of thing. Oh God! Don't get Muros over here. Be inspired. Going. It's my next ship. It's a natural
maybe this
creature.
mine was its lair. Maybe the mine was its nest. Maybe there's some eggs inside.
It was like, what a dick move, eh? And we're taking your gold, and you're gonna watch us dig it out, dinosaur dude.
That sounds very cool.
We'll hold you at the edge to watch us.
Okay.
The other thing, since I'm here at Invisible, can I check the bottom left corner? It's that bamboo cage-looking pit.
Okay.
I'll just fly over that and take a look.
Large charcoal pit, smoking, smells of roasted flesh. To the side, a bamboo trapdoor covers another large pit dug into the ground. It looks like the shallow pit actually has twine hanging off of the sort of rafters to store said smoked meat.
Oh, okay.
Keep it out in the open and more things get a whiff of it, right? At least if it's like a pantry, But no prisoners.
I was thinking it was more of a prison.
Yeah, no prisoners. You want to check the barracks?
Yeah.
There is 1, 2, 3. There's 8 beds and 7 are occupied. If it's daytime, they're just off duty hanging around. If it's nighttime, they're sleeping.
Gotcha.
And Alchemist during the day is actually outside. I can't get out the door.
It happens.
Open the door. She is outside working at her table.
Is the door to the shack open or closed?
This one here?
Yeah, the alchemist shack.
I know where you're going with this.
That would be closed. I don't want anybody wandering in there. Well, it's a structure where I keep my stuff inside, but I'll leave the door open. There's no point having it inside, so. And he's not thinking of you, they're thinking of just critters and stuff, right? However, there is a window. And the window's on the south side where she is not.
That's very fair. I'll go and see if I can pop open the window.
Okay. Keep those stealth rolls coming.
Are you a peeping lowbrack?
How many times have you woken up middle of the night, glug glug, with him, just watching you
Peeking
sleep,
in
going,
the window.
just watching you sleep, man, going shh. There you go.
I also gave you a thievery check.
The window does lock, but it's cheese, like it's a latch. You do the old, MacGyver chewing gum silver foil wrap. Don't ask him where he got that. And, click. Thievery, click. And the window, you can open it quietly. This cozy hut contains a table filled with bottles and glass distillers. Let's put you inside, shall we? A small chair and a dry linen bed, and someone constantly bumping their microphone. Who is doing that? I'm calling it at 3. Potions bubble over magical flames, and a chemical smell lingers in the air. It is both workshop and bedroom. She has books. She has books. She's taking notes. That kind of thing. Can you read?
Dang. Yes, I can.
Can you read Draconic?
Don't know if I can read Draconic.
Sorry, just revisiting an old joke. Damn it. It's driving you nuts how guards are walking around emphatically gesturing, blabbing on in their language, pointing at things, and the other guys holding up numbers like they're giving really good intel, and you're just missing it.
Oh, it's the worst.
If only the party had a magical item that could let you speak Draconic, eh?
Hindsight is always 2020. Anyway, is it organized in here? Or is it very scattered and messy?
It is a cobalt alchemist, so it's kind of threadbare, but you're pretty sure that the female cobalt with her little scully helmet that she's wearing. Wait a minute. Okay, I think that's enough romantic music for you. Or some scientists are messy. Some scientists are crazy organized. Cobalt, I'm probably going to say on the, messier than a human, more organized than someone that's not an alchemist.
Well, mainly just if she would miss a book. If there was a book that I could take, or 2 books I could take without her really noticing.
Okay, well, let's have a look here. There's 20 gold nuggets on a table. There's some interesting looking tools. There's potions, done, sealed, ready to go, lined up, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Would I recognize any of those potions?
Do you have Knowledge Arcana? Because they're labeled in Draconic.
I do not.
I will say this: Cobalt and Draconic, it's got to be pretty simple. There actually is, the proverbial. You ever see the back of a pickup and they have the stylized decal? It's all one form, but it's like a deer head.
Oh yeah.
The interesting art. You know what I'm saying, right? So you a stamp, right? There is a white dragon's head stamped on a potion, and it's breathing out, and the whole ink color is all white.
Huh.
And then there is not a Skull and X poison, but a Skull and X poison, and then a picture of a little cobalt beside it. And the X, the little skull and crossbones, is X'd out. And the cobalt looks good.
Okay. Are there a bunch of these, or just like one of?
There's like 4 of the X and cobalt. There's 3 that have a fruity flavor and pinkish hue. There's a talisman. It's actually labeled a grim trophy. Can I have a willpower check?
Whoa.
It literally is a grim trophy. Doesn't say what it is, but it's just like
23.
Okay, you're fine. Resisting taking that. Well, I guess you want to win it in combat, right? You got to defeat this alchemist and then take the trophy.
I don't know who you think you're talking to. I absolutely would just steal it.
It's up to you. Some interesting tools. It looks like a key ring that has a whole bunch of tools that have all been made by the exact same craftsman. Like, instead of like just generic hammer and this generic or whatever, right? They're all like miniaturized, and they're all they all fit together on a simple ring kind of thing. Very interesting looking.
Okay. Huh. Let's see.
I better make sure that this stuff's sitting out and open and not like under a floorboard. No, it's okay. Yeah, you're searching around, you're poking around. Give me some perception, so I feel better about everything I just told you. Well, a search is a search, and usually a DC 20 perception can, revealio, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Fine as stated.
Okay. So I think
is the plan to like be a ghost? She never knew I was here, or is the plan, like Matt was saying, like busting out animals in cages to sow discord? Who's the first thing she's going to think that stole from her? The party must be upon us. Where's the Vrock? Or who the hell? Which one of these morons stole my shit?
Right. So usually I am a ghost. I enjoy kind of being in and out.
Okay.
No one knows.
No, it's fine. Cool. It works.
But that symbol of the dragon head is really interesting to me. Okay. So how many of those potions are there?
The dragon one?
Yeah,
is,
the ones
is one. The little mini dude X crossbow, 3 or 4, and the other one that this looks pinkish and happy, 4.
Okay, I will actually take one of each.
Okay. Get him to ID them and.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll do like a little bit of like I'll shuffle some stuff around. Like, lightly shift some papers, gently knock over a chair. Like, I'll tip it over, place it down very lightly. I'll crawl back out the window and I'll leave it open. Well, half open, half closed. So it looks like it was starting to close, but it got caught.
Okay. So you search the room, right? You're once around, and as you're leaving, you want to just leave the window ajar kind of thing?
Yeah, like partially open, so it's almost noticeable that it's open, because if these things were missing but nothing else was disturbed, that takes some skill. There's some stuff that's kind of shifted around and like something's knocked over and something's left ajar. It's a moron who broke in. Or more likely to be, at least.
Okay. just double check something here.
The old misdirect. I see what you're doing there.
Okay. There's something else you find is... I'm just double checking that's not set up. It's not a hazard. She actually has what is called a striking snare.
Oh.
So basically, she has a trap folded up in a blanket, ready to be set up. And since you used to be a snare trap guy, a lifetime ago, okay,
know about them.
You set this thing up, and basically, someone hits a tripwire, and they need a DC 26 reflex saving throw. If you choose to rig it with stones, it does 9d8 bludgeoning damage. If you choose spikes, it deals 9d8 piercing damage. So I'm assuming it dumps. Like, that's a lot of damage. I'm assuming this thing doesn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it either gathers you together like a noose and pummels the crap out of you, or dumps a lot on you. But it doesn't talk about a hazard being, you know, like, within side, like a trap, to catch thieves. Should have. It talks about it in the treasure pile.
Huh.
No, I'm assuming this thing is... No? 0 bulk. Oh, okay, I get it. You gotta go find spikes or find stones. This is all the mechanics, tripwire and pulleys and shit.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that much damage from that many stones would be...
Yeah, so with the snares, from what I remember, you actually get a book, kind of like a spellcaster, and you put blueprints in there. So this is probably like blueprint / some of the like materials and wiring for it.
Cool. That's neat.
It probably with either stakes or stones already put with it.
For 98 damage at 0 bulk, there's no way this thing is like it talks about in the description if you choose stones or if you choose spikes. So I'm thinking this thing's ready to go, and you just need the raw material of go get rocks, go get, you know what I mean? Because its current bulk is 0, so I'm gonna rule that there's no way this thing is a trap ready to go. But it's the good part of the trap, you know, it's the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you are going to alleviate a potion, and leave the tools, leave the trophy, leave the snare, leave the gold.
Take the tools too, man. Oh, wait, there's gold?
Yeah, 20 nuggets of gold. One of the first thing I told him.
I'll take 5 nuggets of gold and the tools and the trap. Oh, that's greedy. But I'm a goblin.
Take it all.
My nature.
Take it all.
She's gonna know. She's gonna
know no matter what. Just take it all. Clean this chick out. Stuff she can't use against us. There'll be no bribing this party of dwarves. 28 nuggets of gold. Well, we'll think on it.
Wait, is taking a poop a combative action?
Depends on what you're eating. You know, like if you're constipated, it could be a battle that lasts hours.
Does provoke an attack.
Skill check at the very least.
Well, does it provoke? Yes, it does. I don't know how many times I've been sitting there and the cat paw comes under the door.
How do they always know the weakness? They sense it.
I don't know. I just yelled at the cat. You got your own damn toilet. It's downstairs. It's called Sandbox. What do you need mine for? I'm busy with this one.
1d4. 1d4.
Yeah.
Right? It's scary. As a commoner, 1d4 damage is scary.
So, what's it going to be?
The tool.
So you've got the little goblin Lobrak, you know, the good one, going, be cautious. Don't ask me how the devil Lobrak turned into Al going, take it all.
No, it's a Muros on one side with his kind of monkness, like, you know, like you don't need worldly possessions, and then Albrecht on the other shoulder, take it all.
No. It's more so, what can you carry with yourself in a day? And then there's Albrecht on the side like, carry everything, take it all.
Master would want this to be training.
But yeah, so 1 potion of each type, 5 gold nuggets, the tools. Oh. And the trap.
Has anyone got it?
Talisman. I don't trust that.
Okay. There's. So you're leaving the talisman. The grim trophy. The grim trophy.
I'm greedy. Taking the talisman. This is how I die, boys.
Okay.
Lick it.
Into the party sheet inventory it goes.
You must feel good about your chances of escape.
Whoop. All right. So, are you done scouting? You head back?
Yes, I will head back.
Do you leave your calling card?
No.
Aw. Come on.
I don't.
Apparently not without provoking an attack of opportunity.
I mean, imagine 2 Cobalt detectives. One's like Sherlock smoking a pipe, and the other one's like Columbo, and the other one's excuse me, all he left was a pair of pants. I don't understand. What does this mean? Lobrak's calling card. All right. So you're out of here? Fly away.
Actually, I will. No, never mind. I'm saving this. Yeah, just fly away.
Give her your phone number. I get off at 8, Skullgirl.
Oh, you just gave me an idea for a different day.
There you go. All right. So you go back to the boys.
Yep.
Okay. How long do you have in flight? 5 minutes? Yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
And how long do you have invisibility?
10.
Okay. So, fun story. You always think you're invisible. Okay. By the time you search this place, take all that stuff, do a good search, recall, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You get outside that door, and it's up, and, uh-oh. Shit. I've spent more than 5 minutes here. My potion's out.
Crap.
Run into the bush.
To the bushes!
Take the long way home.
Take the long way home.
Okay. So Lobrak was supposed to be back in like 5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Yeah. He doesn't come back.
Did he take all his stuff with him?
How long did he? I bet you $5 he left a pair of pants next to you.
No.
Because he didn't bring them for his calling card. I'm just saying.
So that's why he was invisible.
Does anyone get this joke? I've been hammering away at the no pants joke for 20 episodes. Does anyone actually get it? Why I'm saying our little commando doesn't wear pants? Because he's going commando. But instead of no undies, because there's no underwear in space or in Galorian.
I mean, and in Britain, underwear are called pants.
He's a goblin. He probably doesn't wear pants anyways.
Yeah. Well, there's the jokes, but I just I'm not trying to. Yeah, I was gonna say I was not trying to Donald Duck him. I was like, he's our sneaky commando guy, and I was like, and it's like, yeah, if I don't spell this joke out, people are gonna wonder why I've got this pervy infatuation with Aiden's pants.
We're still wondering. No,
I spelled it out for you. Now we know
why you're obsessed with his pants.
I'm just gonna take one of my ticks off because no one got my joke for 20 episodes. All right, so you bail. Okay, so how long you guys are gonna give him? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? 10 hours?
10 hours at least.
I think we'd give him an hour at the very least.
Well,
let's maybe move up and see if there's action going on.
We would start all trying to calculate how long we thought it would take to walk.
He flew there. He didn't even leave a trail. He's got to blindly just wander back. Do you have survival, Aiden?
But he's been there and back 3 or 4 times.
In the sky, not on ground, below the canopy in a jungle, dude.
Well, he did the first round on foot.
Yeah. Non-natural 20.
Yeah, with you guys right there at the river. Okay, you get to the river. They're They're X away, remember? Keep coming. Track your way back to the boys. Dun 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 dun. 11. Oh, a little to the left. Oh, a little to the right. Oh, that's better. Okay, back on track after disgruntling. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I wanted, like, I don't know, let's say he boogies it. If it takes you a day to explore a hex, it takes you 2 days to go through straight 2 hexes without exploring anything. That basically means it's going to take him half a day, 6-8 hours, just to make pace and get back to you. But every time he fudged a roll under my DC, he loses an hour getting, like, no headway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He appears, as I said, 10 hours later with a laundry basket full of pants.
Sweet. Well, that gave me enough time to full rest my spell back.
I'm handing out rock jerky slices to everybody that I spent today.
If you dry it up, it's really good. Tastes like regular jerky because everything tastes okay.
That's right. Pre-smoked.
Pre-smoked. Self-smoking jerky.
No, because Doug smoked him. No, I get him Doug another point for that one.
Well, I was gonna say it was smoked because the holy light from Niles.
Yeah, like we smoked it. We killed it. Yeah, that all boils. That's good. Come around to one joke, but I'm just gonna Doug start it. We'll give him 1 point. I gotta be stingy at 1 point. We'll be filling up pages. Okay, so
do you relay the information? Do you show us the stuff you stole?
Who misses the Vrock? It's been hours. Probably nobody. They're just happy for the rest. Such a bully. What are they going to do? Check on the Vrock? Hey, why aren't you in your nest? Probably not.
Eventually.
Let's look at the toys, shall we?
Yeah, what do you tell us?
Alchemist, come forth. Come forth. And anyone who wants to aid? Religion, nature.
He hasn't said that he's showing us anything yet. So
I know. I was just trying to force his hand.
Oh,
let me speak. Absolutely. I'll pull the potions out. Be like, Albrecht, take a look at these, and then I'll lay the trap out and kind of take a look through some of that stuff. And I'll also toss him I'll lay out the talisman on the ground. And
I'll do the cursory ping. Are any of these items magical, Jeff?
Why, yes. Everything in a bottle is magical.
Okay, so there's my 3 Arcana checks: a 28, a 23, and a 33.
The tool is very cool.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Is
we're well. Here's the thing, right? You test one, right? Like all the bottles line up, right? I'm assuming that if you can figure out bottle A, the other one's labeled, you're going to assume that they're the same thing, especially if they taste the same.
Sure. Okay.
I'm not going to make you.
All right. So the first 2 are the potions, and then the last one.
If you weren't an alchemist, I would not let you go by batch. But let's lean into your cool, free archetype.
Well, I do have a ton of feats and stuff for identifying.
Oh yeah. No, we're good.
Stuff.
So 4 bottles of Greater Antidote.
Ooh.
160 gold each, held in one hand. The antidote protects you against toxins. Upon drinking an antidote, you can gain an item bonus to your fortitude save against poisons for 6 hours, and you get a +4 to your fort save.
Better than what I can make.
Might be good versus the spiders.
Yep. Still have.
Does it have any impact after you've been poisoned, or do you have to know you're going to spend that day getting poisoned?
It says protects you. Upon drinking, you gain an
it's
item
a preemptive
bonus.
measure.
Yeah, you just get a flat +4 to your fortitude save.
Right. I just didn't know if some
if
poisons have a later hit.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say.
a second hit, you could get the.
He's been
bonus to
poisoned. Yeah. But it may not get into your system quick enough. Like, I'd have to look at the duration. If we're talking
depends on the
3 rounds, 12 seconds, and you whip down but it is magical. But no, this is alchemical. Sorry, this is your alchemical. They are not magical. So anyway.
Well, it's the same. It's the same.
I'd have to rule on the poison, Doug.
Me anyways.
Yeah, I'd have to rule on the poison, but that's a good point. I mean, it couldn't hurt.
I think you could. I think if you got poisoned, you could take it on so you're going to roll your first saving attempt without the bonus, but you can take it and it'll give you the bonus on the next
second one if it.
Yeah.
I think the onset is actually delayed.
Yeah, like you are ingesting something. Most poisons in combat are injected. You might, it might help you in your last one. We'll see. Like I said, I will rule depending on how nasty the poison is. Moving on. 3 elixirs of life lesser. Well, we know what these are.
Yes.
Restores 3d6 plus 6 hit points. Bonus plus 1.
So there's one of each currently, but
because he only grabbed one of each.
Yeah. I just wanted to know what they were. I didn't care about taking all of them.
Okay.
So there's one antidote, one lesser of elixir, life elixir, lesser, whatever. And what was the other one?
Oh, sorry. There's 2 white potions of young dragon breath.
As much as I'd like to say I took both.
15-foot coin. Would you take
each.
both? You were very enamored, and I screwed up by saying there's only one. If you want both.
Sure.
15-foot cone of cold. Reflex save, blah, blah, blah. Deals 4d6 damage. You drink it in. You're minty fresh. You breathe it out. It's done. But I will say you're minty cold fresh for as long as you can hold that potion.
Is it a drink it in? And it has a duration to do the breath, or is it drink it in and out comes the breath?
It's an interact, so it goes in and comes out, right? So it's
actually,
it would have been really, really cool to have a frog blast some frost breath.
In the first paragraph of it, when you open it up, this liquid contains blood from a certain type of dragon. For 1 hour after you imbibe the concoction, you can release a breath weapon using that type of dragon.
Yes, so we can preload the frog.
But you can't do so again. Sorry, I'm just finding this now for 1d4 rounds. So every time you breathe, we roll a d4 and see how long the delay is.
Oh yeah. I was actually about to get to that as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at the activation interact, so I assumed it was in and then out. But yeah, you're right. Okay, Very cool. So we got 2 of those. The tool is very cool. You hold it in 2 hands. You imagine a specific simple tool, and any tool transforms into it.
Oh, that's cool.
This will transform the wooden portion into any haft, and the metal caps into spades, hammers, heads, or the like, allowing the most basic tools, but nothing more complex. Thank you, God, for putting that in writing. You can return its item to its rod form with an interact action. Okay, so it's a rod.
That you can make into any tool.
I will say that he took it because I described it differently, but I will also say that it's a very pure looking rod sitting there with a very special shit. Like there's a special shit shelf and there's this rod sitting there, so of course he's going to take it. So even though I described it wrong, we'll say that you guys snagged that. How much gold did you take?
Any tool.
How much gold?
Probably
did you
give it to the goblins. Nice to have. You know.
I took 5 nuggets of gold.
Okay.
Five nugs of gold. 2 of those potions of dragon's breath. Yeah, so Ryan can preload the dragon's breath before he goes frog form.
We both could.
Yeah.
Al and Joe, can I have an intelligence check, see if we can't jog your memory?
Shabba-da-doo. 4. It's so smart. Joe.
Mr. Gibson, intelligence check. Thanks for coming out. He's just falling asleep in a corner. Waiting for the recon to end. And also
He's
4.
as smart as I am. Dude, that's rough. Oh, we're smarter than Glug Glug.
Oh.
I didn't ask. Hey, I didn't ask for party. I asked for those. My hint was those two specific characters. Nobody else.
No, I know.
I know he just loves rolling dice, and if I didn't give it away just by saying it's low, the shared emotional memory of Albric and Vicar Niles, then I'm sorry for what? Nothing. Okay, moving on.
So we get the survey.
So yeah, they're gold nuggets, right? So I know 20 is worth 50 gold pieces because they're nuggets. So 5 would be, 1/4 of that, because it's a chunk of gold, not coins.
Aye, lads, there be gold in them there hills. Huh? So, how do you want to go about doing this? I'm kind of having fun with the sneaky. Drag him out to us, take him down one at a time.
Okay.
I mean, we can try and bait out the flying guy next, and then go around the back, take out the spiders.
I'm assuming, Al, that you gave everything in his possession the once over.
Of course, yes.
Okay. Not just stuff.
What's this grim totem?
No, he left it. You didn't want to mess with it, right?
You didn't take it?
No,
he did take it.
I think you asked me again right before I left. I said yes, I wanted to take it.
Okay. It glows as magical. You affix it to armor, Albric says. All you have to do is envision its activation, and when you attempt an intimidation chorus check to demoralize, but you haven't rolled yet, so you got to say, I'm firing the sucker off and burning it, because it's a onesie. Talisman comes in many forms, often severed piece of a humanoid creature displayed in some gruesome manner. When you activate the trophy, you select 2 targets and compare your intimidation check to both of their DCs. So instead of coercing or demoralizing 1 target, you get 2 because you're wearing elf ears cut from the skull, that kind of thing.
A human wang. That's grim.
Let
me just strap this on right here.
It's a feminist kobold. obviously broke up with
Who intimidates?
Like you do, like you know.
Yeah.
Like it's a one-off intimidation boost to the character because you're wearing this trophy, and then its magic is done. Then it just becomes dried up grossness.
Yeah, I'll take that. Just some dude's nose. I don't know. What do we want it to be?
The classic for like a goblin or something would be like elf ears. So like for a kobold here in the jungle, and their enemy is the Yukiche elves, a bronze, a couple of pointed bronze ears. These were once bold Yukiche. Hey, wait a minute.
Creepy.
Give me another intelligence check where you guys go back to a party and there's a couple elves with like bandages on the side of their heads. That's Floyd's. Oh shit. You come back wearing the necklace. Hey, Floyd.
I'd like to use my dubious knowledge on the background of this talisman.
The background?
Like I do a recall knowledge and use my dubious knowledge on this talisman.
I literally said it's Floyd's ear, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
There's nothing else.
Right. So again, how do you guys want to go about doing this? What's our path of destruction here?
I think key strikes are probably going to be the best thing. They still have a couple of those flying bat guys. Take them out. Take out the spiders. Again, less likely to be bothered by them. Take out the alchemist. Then the barracks. Probably set fire to at least one of those. And then we just systematically take out the people at the bonfire, and then by that time most of them will run up from the quarry. We take them out.
Yeah, I think if we engage with the winged dudes, the dudes at the pit are going to be within earshot of that action.
How much flying do we have? They're winged.
I can do 3
quick
fly
question.
spells.
Quick question. Who's keeping the antidotes? He brought 1 of each. So like who's keeping, like, obviously
I think Lobrak typically needs
it's
one because
just
Lobrak's the only one soloing.
Okay. So you're going to keep Lobrak's keeping the antidote. Lobrak's keeping the one elixir of life.
Sure, yeah.
Lobrak's
and
keeping
he'll probably
both
keep
dragon
one of the breath things and then toss the other one over to one of the other melee.
Yeah.
You really want to see Cold Frog, don't you?
I do really want to see it.
Yeah, that's fair. I do too.
So,
can I have an opinion on this?
No. Drink this. We told you your role in this campaign, and it's drink the shit.
Shut up and do what you're told.
Breathe on this drink. I need a little cool off.
All right. But why do I do got a cartwheel every time?
I'm assuming Lobrak's going to keep the magical tool. Elixir of Life, lesser, that he brought?
That as well.
Okay, and the antidote also keeps you? Okay.
Yep.
And did you take the striking snare? You did.
Yes, I did.
Sorry, if I don't divvy this now off the sheet, I'm going to, mess it up. So
no, it's totally
also
fine.
So,
yeah.
What do you guys think about kind of doing a combo where we sneak up and we let the dino creature out as a distraction while we're doing other things? So, we kind of come at it.
Yeah.
Cause chaos.
Well, I think, personally, I'd like to break this into smaller encounters.
And just keep nibbling. That's fine.
I think that's not a bad idea. We do a few more nibbles, but I think on one of our grandiose nibbles, that should definitely be incorporated.
Like, I think maybe getting rid of the spiders as one foray. Maybe getting rid of the alchemist if we can figure out a way to do it without them warning the rest of the camp. I don't want to mess with the dinosaur. I'd like to leave it in its cage and avoid it and maybe use it as we gotta run. Let this sucker out and we go off that way and the dinosaur does whatever the dinosaur happens to do.
It did look irritable, Aiden. It did not look happy to be in its cage.
Probably should not mess with it.
I mean, Miros is going to be like, I'm a druid now. I have to free it. It's a natural animal. It must be free.
I just know this one thing, that we haven't gotten to be as strong as we are now by shying away from adventure and opposition.
And then he goes to the spiders. The spiders must be free, says Miros. The spider just keeps going, causing more trouble.
Spiders must be
Last
dead.
I checked, I remember a situation where I used my last ditch of alcohol to burn a bunch of spiders.
That's true, but that's before you became a druid.
Yeah, no, I'm still fine with that. Nature's balance. You just should not have been there.
You know what? If you promise me you'll cook them and eat them, we'll say it's fair.
I'll cook them and something will eat them.
Well, if you're just killing an animal, that's not cool. But if you plan on eating it, well,
for joy's sake, present the scenario first, and then we'll deal with repercussions at the time.
What are you talking about? They're demon spawn.
Population control.
I'm only doing as nature intends. I am a victim of nature itself.
More and more of why Glug Glug is with you and not with his own people is coming clear every time he talks. So, we're loaded up with some stolen potions. You guys want to sneak back here en masse and take a nibble? Cause some trouble?
I think so. I like starting with the winged humanoids, but like I said, my concern is that it's going to be like a chain reaction. We're going to get the dudes by the pit's attention, and then that's going to get the dudes by the.
You could, yeah. I mean, yeah. Sorry, I'm not going to.
Maybe we could use the similar tactic.
No, please.
Away.
Our new friend, Alangia, tell me, how do you want to help?
I really wish Fabio, what's his name, the guy I was doing with the Rico Suave voice. The Hell Knight had not pulled had not pulled a crazy fumble card on Cameo Night and fell on his own sword, but it is what it is. And Rinaldi, the Spider Woman, we sent away because we have a fifth player, so it was trying to balance that, and we had a Spiegler. We sent him away,
and we also have an arachnophobe.
He jumped in a hole.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I will also be the voice of reason. Yeah, we probably should just take out the spiders first. So
you keep mentioning that as the best
how
idea.
You replace the kind of the Devon Knight minis with the actual bestiary image, Jeff. I really appreciate that.
No, these are the pogs that came loaded. Like, I haven't had a chance to go through and hard case the Devon Knights because this looks like chess pieces on a board. You guys have been talking tactics, so it's like these are the original representation.
This is the battle map.
Yeah.
We're sitting around with the sticks and the stones in the dirt.
But no, I have no problem with leaving them since they are the pog pictures of monsters. I'm not a fan of like the character pics where it's a close-up cameo of their face and then the giant head just kind of floats around. Like, just, it's a top-down map. Why not use top-down minis? But for the monsters, since it's always like a good roaring up picture or whatever, well, I'll leave them for Aiden, not to worry. I might even add minis. Who knows what's going on here?
But yeah, we should take out the spiders first. As much as I would just love to leave them to the side.
Are there enemy flyers now?
Yes.
Are there? And how many? And are they the ones down south?
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't think we got an absolute number. He just spied a few in the trees.
Take out the air support. Very good idea, Doug. And there's one at home while he was scouting. We killed the ones guarding the totem. Is there more? Well, the nest looks like it could hold more.
Are they also Vrox? So we've seen.
No. It's a Saracen. You remember those bat people?
Okay, right.
He spots. Yeah, so he spots one. Okay. One. It's even good. Pacing, looking lonely. Who knows? But taking out the Air Force, very good idea, Doug.
I think that should be its own mission and possibly the first one. Or the next one, in the sense. I think they're
guys could do simultaneous.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
So I think we should take out the winged dudes first before we go for the spiders.
Okay.
In case during the fight with the spider.
I heard that motion. What's the spider going to say?
Exactly. We just got to try and maybe do it quietly if we can, so we don't alarm the pit cookers.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
And again, like I said, maybe we could do the same thing, lure it back away from the edge of the encampment.
Luring seems to work.
I think it's worth a try. If it doesn't follow, it doesn't follow. But if it does, yay.
What do we know about these creatures?
That's a good question.
Silverzone?
Yes, let's go. Recall knowledge, because we knew some stuff.
I'm going to give a knowledge major.
Actually, it would be
32.
Social. It's a humanoid. It's an actual race of people. They just don't wear pants.
It's a society?
Yeah.
Those pantsless flying furry.
26, but it's untrained.
7, because I rolled a 7.
Not 1 for 12.
You never disappoint me, Messsina. Sorry, 12?
Yeah, the nat 1.
How about Mr. Gibson?
I threw it in the tower. It's a knowledge recall check.
Oh, I thought they were all playing it. Yeah. What do you know? We don't know. We don't. Yeah. I know, dude. But that is the way the game is played. But there is something about podcasting where they want to hear the number versus the DM could go, it is a podcast. I really want you to know everything and just fudge the numbers. And yeah, DMs do fudge numbers behind screens. But of course we have our rules as written rule. I will go with Al's 26 because it's such a great roll. I'm not going to make you re-roll it. Muros and Glug Glug, if you want to re-roll those crap stuff. And the low brack, too bad, because again, I'm hurting by the first rule of first roll, right? They can only go up, so. Niles, Albric, Sabosan are evil, Niles, intelligent, Albric, and bat-like, Muros.
They got wings. They're gonna fly
because he saw one and fought one, right? He remembers. They live in warm forests and drink the blood of other creatures, particularly people. They're cannibalistic. As you know, they have thin, span 20-foot wingspans. We fought them, okay? Their basic capabilities, things like, do they have low light vision? Do they regenerate? Yada, 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 yada. Not sure. But as far as something off of the stat chart, the 26, we'll say, now you guys...
we fought them.
Right, but they didn't get a hold of you and actually
Did
drain...
do that screamy move, though, or something, if I recall.
Yes, they had a fell shriek. And after experiencing it, it seemed effective in a 30-foot cone, not emanation. It was a cone. And the fortitude was pretty decent. It also powerfully charged at somebody. And the 26 between Niles and Matt, the one thing we didn't experience. Seriously, who is banging the shit out of their mic? That actually hurts my ears. All I can hear is... No. Fine. No culprit comes forth. Drain blood. If he grabs somebody, they can actually drain blood from a character, and you make fort saves, or you gain the drained condition. And they gain hit points temporarily by drinking your blood. So pretty much some Bram Stoker stuff going on, because they look like the end game vampire that's completely morphed. Yeah, like full on bat dude, not
half bat. Yeah. Still pretty cool.
It's trope, but whatever.
Batman.
There is more, but.
So do you want to try the luring tactic again? And it likes people, so...
Niles, you're up. You set
they like that divine energy. It's like a salsa that they just can't resist.
A low
They're
slung...
like, yo-ho! You're like, I got the extra holy sauce here.
Good idea, guys. Send our cleric in.
Just send him with a low slung bodice or tank top that shows the neck and a fruit basket. I think it'll get the hint. For me?
Really quick, one rules thing is recall knowledge can actually be done untrained.
Yep.
Yeah, but you got to beat the DC, and with a 7, I was nice that he remembered it was a bat.
Oh, no, absolutely. It was more of just a general out there. I can't remember if we had already stated that or not.
No, good reminder. Between all the games we play, man, I don't mind the fishing, but I thought you were trying to... That I was I was hand waving the untrained guys like I normally do. I was like, no. I dug deep. Miros, 12. It's a bat.
Yep. Yeah, no, it got wings.
Can't prove otherwise. So, what do you guys want to do?
I think the plan of make an enticing meal, lure it away, kill them.
Yeah.
So do we send in 3? You only have 2 flies left, right? Or do you have 3 flies left for today?
No, I had he said it took 10 hours. I'm back to Capped. I wasn't just sitting there going, where is he? I was like,
Yeah, we didn't
had not started the searching party.
Prepping elixirs for the next day, doing my daily stuff. I kept busy.
Spellcasting. The day begins, let's say at 6 a.m. Light breaks, you guys get up, you cast spells. As soon as you cast your first spell, can you immediately just go, and a new rest, just to get it back and do nothing for 8 or 10?
Rest, yep.
Okay. I didn't know if there's like a 24-hour time constraint where you could only...
In all other systems.
Perform. Yeah, perform.
Put a block on that.
Okay.
So that's 3 flies. Do we want to send our best 3 in?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Are we going to do a superhero landing? So no, not at the same time. Has to be sequential.
Or like a Charlie's Angels pose.
Oh no, Ginyu Force.
I was literally just thinking of both Ginyu Force and just this is exactly going to look like a Dragon Ball scene where we all appear around him. Just start punching him too.
But we punch him to like a Freddie Mercury song.
And how long is flying? Is it 10 minutes?
5.
5 minutes of flying.
Until I get a
I think
7th level spell slot. I think.
We got to get back within 5 minutes.
Are you going froggy on this, Miros?
No, sorry.
When I approach the target, yes.
So
not before.
sorry, can I just ask Joe something real quick? The description for fly says heighten 7th. Does that mean 7th level? Because all the other ones say +1 or +2. So what does that mean? Does that mean at 7th level, or is that when I have a 7th level spell slot?
Yeah, at 7th level. When you use a 7th level spell slot.
I can heighten this bad boy.
At when you have a 7th level spell slot available.
Spell slot? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
not 7th level yourself.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
And
Otherwise,
what happens when you heighten it?
It lasts an hour.
Oh, okay.
But it's
What
5
costs you
minutes.
7
But it's
spot?
5 minutes right now.
Mm-hmm. 5 minutes.
So we got to get close.
Yeah, within 2.5 minutes, or within 2 minutes. I think even a minute
Well, we're
away in a
only
direction would
ambushing
be
them
far
that
enough
far
that
out.
people from the camp wouldn't likely hear.
Right.
So who's drawing it off?
Well, you know what? We haven't made the cleric fly
The
yet.
tastiest of us all.
Yeah.
It could be the cleric, or Muros could go as a different animal so that it's not as obvious that it's us.
Mm-hmm.
Wild shape, dwarf to human.
Well, I would only wild shape after I aggro.
Missing link man, like aged human? Look at that aged meat. Time for jungle clearing number 2.
Jungle
Again.
clearing,
It's my favorite.
Jungle
clearing, get
and we own that.
All right. Who's hanging back?
Me.
Eep.
Vicar, are you hanging back? Or are you the bait?
I can hang back this one.
Sure, I can. I'll be the bait. Why not?
Okay.
It's fun.
Ah.
Gurgers would approve.
I'll keep Albrecht safe back here.
We'll make it like a foot race.
That's a good idea. I might get ideas if I'm the one left alone with him.
Ooh, I don't even want to know what that means.
How does that translate to an idea? Oh no!
No! No,
My
it
brain-
can't be unseen!
I
It
will
can't be unthunk.
Oh,
You think
take
I'm not
position in my
constantly
favorite
ignoring
bush.
where were his pants?
that says geek the mage, geek the mage, geek the mage. Just
Why is
24/7.
it purple? Why is it purple?
Now I know why he doesn't wear pants.
All right. Place yourself in the clearing.
Do dwarf mode?
I thought you said when the enemy closes, you're going to be a frog.
When
Well,
I
which direction is he coming from? Let's go with that.
He's going to be coming
That-
from the right side. It's like last
From
time.
the
yeah.
right?
So first round is frog. So we'll assume dwarf until enemy. If enemy, frog.
Yeah.
Else
well,
if dwarf.
as soon as he enters the map, your first action on your initiative will be to transform.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. How many actions does that
That's for
cost
my
you?
coding bros out there.
How many actions does that cost you?
1.
Okay. All right. So starting with a
Can I get a couple rounds of pre-buff time?
well, how far away do you want to be? 2.5 minutes? Are we doing the same thing?
Not even 2.5 minutes. I think so that he can have a minute of fly still. So like 2 minutes out,
Okay.
and then he comes back and he's still flying for a minute.
Okay.
It's probably a good idea. Just basically far enough that we can cause a bit of a ruckus and not alert the people who are.
Okay. So you're supposed to be bait, Vicar. How fast can you fly?
Whatever my speed is.
Yeah. So take this potion and drink it first, and then I will cast fly upon you, and I'll hand him wee old jug of quicksilver mutagen.
Which does what?
This is gonna hurt a little, but I'll make you peppy on your feet. So he gains +2 to acrobatics and stealth, thievery, reflex saves, and dex-based attack rolls. And he also gains 10 feet of speed. And this lasts for 10 minutes.
Is this something you could like target on him?
No, it's a item.
Okay. I'll have you remember all that out because it's
negatives.
Yeah, but
however,
when he drinks it, he takes twice his level in damage.
And takes a -2 on all fortitude checks.
All right, that too.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm not
You don't-
taking that.
You don't want it?
No.
For the extra 10 feet fly speed?
14 wounds?
For -2 to my fort saves? No. That
But
is
plus
not
2
worth
to
it.
your reflex saves.
No. Fort
Okay.
saves. All creatures attack
Okay.
your fort, not your reflex.
I love the
Shoot
gamble.
yourself. It's
Yeah,
delicious.
no thanks. No thanks. Not that one.
As much as I would like Vicar to roll a willpower for turning down a drink, no means no in Mongers, so. Okay. So, how far out from the position marked on, Aiden's little minis, right? Go around to these trees in the bottom of the camp. You'll see the camp. It's literally compass point, southwest south or west southwest, that kind of thing, right? Southwest
How
of cover.
far can you move in around, right? What's your...
25.
Yeah.
So times 3 is 60 per round.
Yeah,
Yep.
but how far away do you want to be when you go, yoo-hoo? You can do that 300 feet.
60 feet.
You just want to pop up and have them that close on you.
Yep.
All right.
That way he can see me.
You could see you at 300 feet, flying 20 feet above the canopy, going, look, I'm a human.
If he's seeking, or if I'm that close, it's almost a freebie.
You want the 60. All right.
Muros will cast Longstrider on himself, which gives a 10-foot status bonus to his speed.
Can I bring you on the mic a bit more?
Oh, yeah, sorry. No.
And yeah, I'll spend a couple of the rounds while they're cruising. I'll give them a couple minutes and then start buffing folks.
And anything that lasts 2 minutes, otherwise don't cast it yet, right?
Yeah.
Because he's going to be 2 minutes or more. Okay. So what is your total speed is 25 feet, Niles, to fly because you're not chugging any potions?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you go to the 60 feet.
Yep.
You make yourself known.
Yep. Yoo-hoo.
And you immediately,
I wait until I see something happen.
Okay.
And the chase is on.
So you're hovering how far above the canopy?
5 feet.
Okay.
Because there's no point in hovering higher, because then everybody else in the camp can see me.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like you said, I might be sitting in a nest going, passively do.
Can I see him? How's that?
Okay.
If I can see him, I will cast a spell on him.
Give me perception.
27.
Okay. And using any stealth while you're flying in? You just fly up. Okay. Like you said, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But 60 feet is automatic does not mean that they're not passively, they are supposed to be guarding a mine. And my brothers have not, returned, as it were. So I'm going to give this boy, like you said, perception himself. Because I'm watching and waiting for my brothers. Where the hell are they? Oh, here comes one. Oh, wait a minute. 24. But with a 24, it's like, okay, about 120 feet out, 300 feet out. Oh, I see. Is that a dude? Huh. Right? You're flying up. So at 120 feet, he takes to the air. You're not even on mark yet. Okay. And it begins now. So what did you get for your, what was it?
My perception, 27.
Okay, right there. Who hit the mic? This is driving me nuts.
Not die.
Anybody? Hit thumping a leg or anything?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm right here. Here's my hands.
I get you mute up, Brian.
Brian's like, what? What you mean?
No, just being safe. Because it's just like, I'm just getting this. It's like, come on, guys. 6 years, we're better than this. With 27 And he gets 24, so you beat him on the initiative. I just got to find him here. So many monsters in my thing, because they all could just suddenly jump up and go, we're part of the initiative.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sabasan, where are you? Huh.
Dun, 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 dun,
Anyway,
dun.
he pops up. He sees you coming. And I basically perceive and take flight. Okay? He shoots up in the air, and he actually shoots up 60 feet into the air. I get altitude. Sorry, 50 feet. I get 50 feet above my nest. So he's 120 feet out, 50 feet up. It's your turn. What do you want to do? And he's looking at you.
I'll just hover. That's what I will do for my turn.
Okay. He does as well. And he starts looking all around.
Alright, I will approach.
Okay. 50 feet, 75 feet.
3 moves.
3 moves.
75.
75 feet. Okay. So at 120. Oh, sorry. That leaves you 45 feet.
Plus he's 50 feet above me.
Well, 45 because you're 5 feet off the canopy. Right? So, I'll even say 40 because I'm sitting in a 5-foot nest and I only flew 50. So he's 40 feet up and he's 45 feet out. Pythagorean, Aiden, what does that give us?
Like 80 something.
Okay.
What are you saying? 40 up, 45 out?
Yep.
60 feet away.
Okay. Oh, and here we are. Right where we wanted to be back at the... Oh, isn't that kind of funny in the end? He's looking at you. You're looking at him. You're 60 feet out. You wait. Okay. He spends, like I said, he's up there. He spent his whole round, looking all around. Let's check out carpet of small animal bones you can see, along with a few larger bones from bipedal prey lie scattered across the forest floor here, while branches above nest-like tangle of platforms that obscure sunlight even more than the jungle canopy itself. And then all of a sudden, this thing, poking its head up once in a while, looking for its missing companions, otherwise you would have probably caught it like right on top of it unaware, shoots up into the air. Hello. If... Yep. Only one present. -4. I know this. Yada. Okay. I fly closer. It closes to 30 feet and lets out its ear. Sorry, I fly 10 feet closer and let out my ear-piercing shriek at you. Which means I'm going to need the save. Fell shriek. Fortitude, please. Hey, good thing. Good thing it's you didn't take that -2. My opening attack.
21.
DC is 23. You missed it by 2. Isn't that kind of funny?
0 point.
This thing, yeah. Do you want to re-roll?
I rolled a 13, so. Oh no, I rolled an 8. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I can dig it. It's one creature.
Foul shriek emits a deafening cry. 30-foot cone hits you. 23 fortitude save. You failed. You are deafened for 1 minute. So we give old Vicar the deafy condition, and we will see you all. Well, if you're streaming, we'll see you in a minute. If we're not streaming, we'll see you next time. I'd say goodnight. Say goodnight. I'd say goodnight to Joe, but he can't hear me right now.
What? Why am I combining me?
That's awesome and bad all at the same time.